Second for YouTube to show me if I'm live or not. I don't really appreciate that. And now it's lagging. Now it's loading. Oh, it still says upcoming. I definitely pressed the thing that I pressed to start it. See, this is why I have to check every time. But it says I started down here, so I don't know. Because it says I started here. It doesn't say I started on YouTube. I don't understand this. This pisses me off. Okay, it's live. All right, good. Goody goody gumdrops. Perfect. Okay. Well, I'm just going to get into this. Press the thing that I pressed to start. I turn my volume down. Got my stream loaded in case anybody clicks in. So I'm going to be here. Hey, what's up, guys? You know, intro, whatever. Who cares? I just got this random idea. Mario. Someone said Mario. Bond with the broccoli. Bond with it. I actually don't really like broccoli. I'm not going to lie to you. Anyway, I seen somebody talking about some Mario games on YouTube Shorts, and their list absolutely pissed me off. And I thought it was the dumbest shit I've ever heard. So I said, you know what? I got to make my own. I don't know which one to do, though. Ultimate Mainline or Every. I'm going to click Every first, because I feel like there's going to be some dumb shit on here. Yeah, I'm not trying to do all that. We're gonna go with Ultimate Mainline. Hopefully this is good. We got S, A, B, C, D, F. Thank God they don't have no dumb names in them. Thankfully. We're going to go in order. We're going to start with Mario Bros. 1. I got ads everywhere. Get out of here. Irritating. So we're going to start off with Mario Bros. 1. Now, I actually quite like Mario. Before we start, I want to say some of you guys are not going to like my opinions on this stream right now, and that's okay, because I'm not here for your opinions. I'm here for my opinions. I'm also not going to be doing the advanced versions of these games. I'm going to do the original versions of the game. Is Bowser's Fury in here? See, I'm going to be rating Bowser's Fury on its own. I'm not going to be doing 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. So every game on here will be its original version. Not going to do no Super Mario Bros. I don't even know, what is that even? Does that say special? Ain't nobody ever played that. So we're going to start with Mario 1. I still heard my volume coming from my phone on the right side there. That kind of scared me. All right, Mario 1. Now, this is the original on the Nintendo Entertainment System, not the All-Stars version, because I do not like that version of Mario 1. When it comes to the OG version of Mario 1, as a game, it's a B-tier game. It is. It still is. Even after all this time. You got one power-up. You got your Fire Flower. You shoot bullets. It's simple platforming. You got some snow night levels. You got underground levels. You got cloudy levels. You got regular levels. You got your castle levels. Each world, 4 levels, castle at the end. It's a great gameplay loop. There's tons of secrets. There's secret warps, so you can skip far into the game if you don't want to play through the whole game. But playing through the whole game, it's achievable in one sitting. Somebody said Luigi. I actually like Luigi more than my boy Mario. I almost said Wario. Alright, this is Super Mario World 2. I'm just making sure. I just want to make sure that this is the right Yoshi's Island, because I didn't want to confuse it with this version. This is an A-tier game. This is bordering S. But the problem with Yoshi's Island is unlocking all the secret levels. It's not fun. Getting all the red coins. It's not the most fun thing to do. The way it works, like how you have to, if you miss a red coin, because there's a lot of points in Yoshi's Island where you're put into an automated section, or you're put into a door that's only a one-way door, and your only option is to either reset the level or you just can't get your coin, because it puts you in a spot to where you can't die. You just have to get the next checkpoint, and then that locks you out of it. It's kind of hard to explain, but unlocking all the levels is annoying. But if you're just playing through the main game, not worrying about getting 100%, just playing for fun, then it would be S. But I do have to include the entire game and every level, and it's a very tedious process. Also, there's one level at the near the end of the game called the really, really long cave, and it's a really slow, boring auto-scroller. I ain't about all that. Mario 64, there's no discussion from me. It's obviously S tier. It's fucking Mario 64. Pretty much. Now this is where we're gonna have our first disagreements. I do not like Sunshine. I don't like the game. I think it controls like you're playing with wet Play-Doh. I don't like it. I like the theming of the game. I like the music in the game. I just don't like playing the game. I never even finish it. If I can't even finish a game, that's how you know I just don't like it. I got about a good halfway, could not finish it. I'm not going to put it in F because I did like some things in it, but it just wasn't it. All right, what do we got next? Mario 64 DS. I've played this a little, but I haven't played it enough to rank. I haven't played this game in like 10 years, so it wouldn't even be fair. New Super Mario Bros. S tier. Love this game. This is, in my opinion, the second best 2D Mario, and it's not even relatively close. This is probably my most nostalgic game out of any game ever. I have a lot of nostalgia for this game. I absolutely love this game. It's really fun, and it kind of sucks that the rest of these new Super games kind of drag this game's legacy down because it's a really good game. And a lot of people don't really respect it because these mid-ass games that came after it. As a matter of fact, let's run into these mid-ass games right now. We'll put Wii in C. We'll put 2 in C. And we're going to put Wii U in F. I hate this game. I do not like this game. This is one of my least favorite games that I have beat. Like, I got too far into this game to the point where I was like, okay, fuck, I have to beat it now at this point. I just have to. And then I just spent like the last like 2-3 worlds of the game just absolutely not enjoying the game at all, but I just wanted to finish it because, well, I already bought the game. And I was already damn near 66% of the way through, so I was like, man, I just got to thug it out. We got to finish it. I didn't do the secret star road. I didn't get the star coins. Did not have fun with this game. I just didn't like it. The graphics look pretty good on the Wii U, but that's about it. Actually, no, there was one level I really did like in this game. It was like a water castle, but it was like broken in the background, and you could like see the outside outskirts of the castle. Which was really cool. That was really cool. That would probably be Wendy's castle because Wendy usually is accompanied by water. But that was a really cool level, but I don't remember very many other levels I liked from this game. Now what do we got? We got why am I not seeing Mario 3? Oh, here it is. Okay. I was making sure it was here. You know what, fuck it. I just said Mario 3. Let's do it now. Mario 3, S. This is my favorite Mario game of all time. New Super Mario Bros. U is like Soggy Cereal, the game. I would probably enjoy Soggy Cereal more. There are some cereals that I actually don't mind when they get soggy. Like Fruity Pebbles, you know, when they get soaked up with the milk, that's not bad. But a lot of soggy cereal for sure. Definitely. I definitely agree with you. But Mario Bros. 3, listen, I have a whole video idea where I find someone that really likes Mario World. Spoiler alert, that's not me. I don't like this game. But I want to do a whole video where I put Mario Bros. 3 against Mario World. I get someone that really likes Mario World and we have like a debate versus. I think that could be a really cool video for the channel. So I won't get too much into why I like Mario Bros. 3 so much, but just pretty much I just like everything about it. I think it's one of the first games to have like a really unique map screen. You get so many different items that interact with the map. You got the music box, you got the hammer, you got the cloud. You just got so many like intricate little things with this game. You got all the hidden whistles. Each world is completely unique and different. It just fucking revolutionized. Like, this is by far like the best NES game. Like, you put this game, these two games right here came out on the same system. Like, that's absolutely absurd to even think about. The fact that this was the upgrade from Mario 1 on the same console, that is fucking, like, only like by like a few years. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, the upgrade is it's Mario Bros. 3 for a reason. And it has one of the best power-ups of all time. It has the raccoon suit. And you can also get the P-Wing, which is a super buffed-up raccoon suit, but it only lasts for one level, so it's not super broken. You can cheat one level with it, and then it's gone forever. I love that idea. It's just Mario Bros. 3, S tier. All right. Mario Galaxy, again, another S tier. I really like this game. I've always loved it ever since I beat it for the first time. I've always came back and replayed this game. I don't replay it often, but whenever I do replay it, I get the same exact memories that I got from when I first beat it. The only reason I don't replay this game that much is because the nunchuck and Wii remote control scheme just isn't my favorite. I don't really like shaking my remote all the time. Obviously, you can map it to like Dolphin emulator and do it with like a real controller, but then that just makes doing the rolling ball things incredibly tedious. But yeah, in general, like this game has the best like music, atmosphere, vibes, settings out of any Mario game. Uh, it just has that atmosphere. Even though it's the only one in outer space. Well, I say only one. There's Mario Galaxy 2 right here. Even though it's the one that's in outer space, it still has the most atmosphere. Tell me how that works. And speaking of Galaxy 2, I've said pretty harsh things about Galaxy 2, and that's just because it's not Galaxy 1. But on its own, it is a good game. I definitely have shit on this game a little bit harsher than I needed to sometimes. It is still a good game. It's better on 3D All-Stars, to be honest. Well, yeah, why wouldn't it be? I mean, it's literally just the same game, but it looks a little better, and it's on the Pro Controller, which is my favorite controller of all time. And actually, whoever's watching this that's going to get the Switch 2, here's a little pro tip for you. You can actually use your old controllers on the Switch 2. I didn't know that. So I'm so happy to be getting the Switch 2 probably in a couple months, because it's about to, or not in a couple months, in a couple weeks. Probably near the start of July, and you can use your Pro Controller, your old Joy-Cons, you can use every old controller for the Switch 1 on the Switch 2. So that's just another reason to get it. I'm pretty excited. Can't wait to play Donkey Kong Bonanza with my Pro Controller. I won't be playing that on the channel, by the way, because I have no way to record that. Unfortunately, I would love to play that for the first... I would love to play that game, get my reaction on the channel, but I'm just going to be playing that on the old flat screen in the living room, because that's all I got. But yeah, Galaxy 1 goated. Galaxy 2, back to what I was saying, it just don't hit the same. I don't know. Like when this game wasn't on 3D All-Stars, I wasn't one of those people super upset about it because I never really cared that much about this game. My least favorite thing about this game, and this is gonna sound kind of hard to explain, but Galaxy 1, you felt like you were in space, right? Whereas Galaxy 2, you feel like kind of like Mario 64, where you're jumping into a portal to a different world. Like, this doesn't really feel like it's in outer space, it just feels like levels. Whereas this one, like, you literally feel like you are blasting through the galaxy and the cosmos. And it's something that you can't really understand unless you've, like, really paid attention to that, because I know a lot of people are like, yeah, so what, whatever. But the fact that most of these backgrounds are, like, sunshine and cloudy, and then these ones are like the outer space. You can see stars in the distance. You can see black holes all over. Like, I don't know. I just think Mario Galaxy 1 just... Not only was it the first one, so it definitely has that impact to it, but it's just way funner to me. And it looks way better. I don't really like how Yoshi controls in this one. You got to point at the screen to control his tongue. I think that's kind of annoying. So yeah. Super Mario 3D Land. I didn't play enough of this game. I don't want to rank it. So I'm not going to, but if I was going to rank it, I'd put it in B. But I'm not going to. New Super Luigi U, A tier. It takes what little good this game had and amplifies it to like 1,000,000. This game is great. I don't really have anything to say that hasn't already been said. The levels are hard, they're unique. That's it. It just has fun, hard, unique levels. That's all I gotta say. It's a great game. Mario 3D World. This is a close S tier. The only thing is I like these games way more than this one, but I still really like this one. I'm not ranking them in order, but if I was, I would put this one on the top of this tier. But I'm not doing that because that's kind of silly. But no, Mario 3D World, this game is, I would say, well, it started to come around, but when it first came out, this game was super underrated. Now, people pretty much give this game the flowers it deserves, especially compared with Bowser's Fury. The Bowser's Fury version puts this in S tier, but just the original Wii U version, it can stay down here in A tier. Yeah. All right. Super Mario Maker, A tier. And the only reason it's not an S tier is because of Super Mario Maker 2. Wherever, get out of here, ad. Here. Because Super Mario Maker 2 does go in. You're a really annoying ad. You know that? Fuck off. Pretty much just everything good the first one did, the second one did way better. And that's why this one's an A. If Mario Maker 2 never existed, then this would be an S. But this one just replaces it in pretty much every way. These are both incredible games. You can make your own Mario games. I love the World Maker. Really great addition. Not even close. Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. I actually quite like this game. A lot of people say this is the worst Mario game ever, and that pisses me off, because this is actually quite fun to play. It's challenging, but it adds a lot of unique things, like the wind. Like just the wind controls in general are just like such like a big unique change compared to the OG first game. And just the level design is a lot more intricate. Like Mario Bros. 1, it was kind of teaching you just, how to play the game. Because, like, there was really nothing like Mario Bros. When it came out. This one is like, okay, you know the ropes. Let's get serious. And it does. And it's fun. And it's hard as shit, too. But I appreciate the game for its challenge. I love it. It's kind of a troll at some points, and that makes me like it even more. It's funny. So, yeah, I got this on the same tier as Mario Bros. 1. I would still put Mario Bros. 1 definitely above it. But this is still a great game, and it pisses me off that people say it sucks. I guess I never really talked about these two games either. Mario Bros. Wii, it's cool. It's just a little bland. New Super Mario Bros. 2, same thing. It's cool. It's bland though. Yeah, that's pretty much the thing. Like, they're fine. They're just a little bland. That's it. I didn't say anything about them. I meant to. This game is dog shit. Don't waste your money on it. This game is dog shit. Don't waste your money on it. Super Mario Odyssey. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is the big one. I say B tier. Because the first playthrough, the first time you beat this game, S. But it's been about 8 years? No. Yes. No. Yes. It's been about 8 years since this game came out. And that makes me sad. But listen, it's been 8 years since this game came out. And it just don't have the replay value that every single one of these games in S tier has. It just doesn't. The idea of going back and getting every moon in Mario Odyssey right now makes me want to puke. I don't want to ever do that ever again. I don't want to grind coins and get costumes ever again. It's like doing it all the first time. It's a great experience. But these games in S tier excel in replay value. All of them do. And this game, it's just not very replayable. It's not. Some people say this is their favorite Mario game of all time, and I just don't see it. I just don't. I just think a game for me needs to be insanely replayable for it to be an A or S. Especially S. And this one, it just doesn't do it for me. And also, that's not even considering the fact that there's some dud points. There are some mid points in the game for me. The Snow Kingdom, I don't like. I was super hyped for the Snow Kingdom and ended up sucking ass. The Lake Kingdom, it's really nice to explore, but it's kind of a slog. Like, it does slow progression down. It does slow the game down. Obviously, the Ruined and Cloud Kingdoms were just missed potential. I don't like Luncheon Kingdom at all. I think it was pretty much just a big pool of lava. Like, it's just really big for no reason. I don't really like the gameplay of it. And I don't really like the whole capture mechanic too much in general. I don't know. I don't know. It was like a whole game, like, I don't know. It's because each capture only has, like, one ability. And so it's just like, none of the captures are more fun to play as than Mario himself. Which is, I feel like, the opposite of what a power-up should be. Like, I feel like a power-up should add to your moveset and improve it. But captures don't do that. They just change your moveset into a sluggish, slower creature, which sucks. Like, there's no point in the game where I'd rather play as a capture over Mario himself. Not one. Not 1 point in the game. Not a single one. Like throwing Cappy and cat bouncing though, that's a pretty nice strategy to do. But other than that, I just don't really care. I don't want an Odyssey 2. I want a new 3D Mario game. Uproot was funnier than Mario. Yeah, Uproot is cool. Uproot is definitely cool. One of the better captures. But still, he just didn't do it for me. And also, the bosses in this game I didn't really like either. I know none of the bosses in Mario games are really that good. But I feel like the final boss against Bowser was really lame. I'd put it in S just for that first playthrough. It's not replayable, though. Unfortunately, yeah, that's pretty much what I just said. I don't know if you were already here when I said that before. But yeah, that's exactly how I feel. It's just not replayable at all. And I feel like the wonder of this game and like the excitement of this game definitely died down. Like, I beat this game like the second day I got it. The first day I got it, I played it for a couple hours. I got to the Wooden Kingdom, and then I stopped after I beat Stuart. I think that's his name, the purple bunny. And also the Brutals in general. I don't even know why they were in the game. They weren't, I don't know. They were weird. But, and then I beat the game after that. The Mushroom Kingdom at the end of the game was cool. And I did like this game. But yeah, like this dude in chat just said, it has too much filler content. I agree. Not enough of the content is that great. Like, just getting everything just isn't fun. Like, you compare getting 100% in this game to getting 100% in this game. Every star in Mario 64 has some semblance of value, I guess you could say. Not a whole lot. Like, there are some free stars in this game. Like, there's one in my favorite level, Snowman's Land. You just run over, do a fucking somersault into an ice block and get a free star. Whatever. But there's like 300 of those in this game. So, I don't know. B tier. I would put it above every other game in this B tier. But, like, would I rather play Mario Maker or Mario Odyssey? I'm picking Mario Maker 1. Would I rather play Yoshi's Island or Mario Odyssey? I'm booting up I'm booting up Yoshi's Island on the Super Nintendo right now. Luigi U or Mario Odyssey? Luigi U. 3D World or Odyssey? 3D World has so much post-game content, brother. This game does not end. I tell you what, this game just doesn't fucking end ever. All right, next we got this. I'm not even ranking. Fuck it. You know what? This game can go in F2. Fuck that game. Fuck anything that's called Mario Bros. U. F. 3D All Stars. This is just a compilation of games. I'm not even gonna rank it. Similar with regular All Stars. Actually, no. I'll rank All Stars because it did change the games, and I think it changed every single game in a worse way. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'll put it in D tier. I don't like any version of Mario All Stars. I think literally every version of an All-Stars game is worse than the original. Especially 3. I feel like 3 got butchered so bad. And especially, honestly, all of them. There is no especially. Every single game is just worse. I guess maybe Mario 2 maybe got a little bit better, but speaking of Mario 2, where is Mario 2? I don't like Mario 2 either. I don't like it at all. So, I guess it got better, but I don't even like the game enough to know what all got better in this version. I just don't like Mario 2. I just don't like it. It's not even a Mario game. I hate when people are like, oh yeah, dude, this game's so underrated. Well, fuck it, it's not even a Mario game. It's a different game. Like, what are you talking about? Lost Levels is Mario 2. Not this goofy-ass game. Get out of here. But yeah, no, I don't like Mario All-Stars at all. I bought the game. Simply because I found a version that had Mario World with it, and that saved me from having to buy Mario World on its own. So I got the value pack there. I have it right here, sitting next to me. And the Mario World version in All-Stars, I think it got like a couple new sprites. I don't think much changed. But yeah, whatever. Bowser's Fury on its own, like C tier. I don't know. It's only like what, like 3-4 hours. It's not that much content. It's good content. But it's not enough. Obviously, it was paired with 3D World for a reason, but on its own, it's just whatever, you know. Wonder's A tier. Wonder is a great game. I really enjoyed this game. The final challenge, I don't remember the name of that level, but it was like the final run or the ultimate challenge. I don't know. But the last level in this game was awesome, where you have to use all the different badges. That shit was fire. That was so fun to do. And just the whole game in general, every level having a kind of a custom Wonder Seed effect. The final boss has one of the best Bowser themes in any of the Mario games. This is really fun. But yeah, it's not S tier by any means, but it is a very solid A tier. It was good. It was really solid. I didn't like those one levels, though, where you had to go in and do some goofy shit and look for invisible blocks. That was silly. I didn't like those. Mario Bros. 3D 35. I didn't play this. Mario Land. I put it in C tier. It's a cool little Game Boy game. You know, it is what it is. Same thing here, but this one's a lot better. Don't really have a lot to say. This game's pretty unique, but it ain't on the same tier as Mario Maker. I'm sorry. Space level themes are cool, though. I love when levels have space themes. And last but not least, we have Super Mario World. And I actually just played through Mario World yesterday, because most of my life, I have been a certified Mario World hater. I'd put it in C tier. But I think after my most recent playthrough, I think I will put it in B. There are some levels I like. Why the fuck is Galaxy 2 next to Lost Levels? For two reasons. One, because I don't like Galaxy 2 that much. And two, because I like the Lost Levels a lot more than everyone else. I think the Lost Levels is great. I like it a lot. I like challenge. You know me, I'm the Donkey Kong Country guy. You know, so I think that kind of makes sense that I like the challenge from not Galaxy 2, from Lost Levels. And if you weren't here earlier, I said I just don't like Mario Galaxy 2 because it just lost a lot of what I liked about the original Galaxy. Galaxy 2 feels like you're just like being put in like a different world. Like you're like jumping into like a painting, like kind of like 64. Whereas the atmosphere of Mario Galaxy is literally like you're exploring space itself. I just think that Galaxy 2 lost, like Galaxy 2 has like the nice sunny blue skyboxes with the clouds. Like it just feels like you're just in like a regular Mario level. Galaxy 1 really has that like uniqueness. Like it's its own thing. It's its own beast. And also I don't really like the Yoshi mechanics. I don't like having to point your Wii remote at the screen to use his tongue. I just hate any game where you have to point your controller at the screen while you're playing. That shit, it's actually the most annoying thing ever. I really like Lost Levels, though. I think it's really fun. It's kind of a troll game. Makes you mad. Makes you angry. When I beat this game for the first time, I literally just laid on the ground and cried. Kind of like Walter from the episode Crawl Space at the end. Actually, it was pretty much exactly like that's exactly what I looked like. But back to Mario World. It's a B tier game. There's a lot of levels I don't necessarily really like. There's not a lot of things I like about this game too much, but there is enough that I do like that does keep me from putting it in C tier. Like I would definitely say that Mario World has more value as a game more than like generic ass Mario Wii. FB, hello. Yeah, I don't know. This is my list. I don't really have much else. Is there any other Mario games I'm missing? Is there anything I'm missing? Let's go to... We could do Mario Karts. We can do Mario Karts now. Let's do Mario Kart. Eight goes in S, and Wii goes in S. Those are solid. Mario World is mad overrated. Hotel Mario, yeah, get out of here. We're not doing Hotel Mario. Yeah, I do agree. Mario World is mad overrated. But I do think there's enough value in the game. Not only just from the main game, but all the secret exits you can find, and all the secret things you can fuck with, and all the hidden Switch palaces. The different Yoshis have like different abilities. So discovering all like the secrets in Mario World, Star Road, the special area, there is a lot of cool. There is like a lot of there. If you buy the game, you'll spend a lot of time replaying it and looking for stuff. Mario Kart Wii is mad overrated. I want you to if you're subscribed for me, unsubscribe, please, right now. Dislike this stream. How dare you? How dare you tell me that? Mario Kart Wii is one of my favorite games of all time. How could you say this to me? How could you say that to me in good faith? Right to my face. How could you do this to me? That is disgusting. How could you? The fact that the most recent Mario Kart was when I was born was Double Dash makes me feel quite old. Well, it's not that old of a game. It came out in what, 2002? That's not that old. I mean, that's still in the 2000s, big dog. I have to question something. You like Challenge but ranked Mario Wonder highly. What is the easiest 2D Mario? Which is the easiest 2D Mario? Yeah. But I also like uniqueness as well. And that game's pretty unique. And there was a decent amount of challenge. Like I said, like some of the badge challenges, they were pretty challenging. Yeah, Mario Kart Wii is the GOAT. I agree with Bond with the broccoli. But about me, a 90s kid, no, I was born in 2005. I'm turning 20 in 2 weeks. I'm actually pretty excited. I get to turn the big 20. But no, No, I really like Wonder. It was pretty unique. I like all the power-ups. My favorite was the balloon flower. It was definitely, it's like the balloon flower might be my favorite power-up ever. Being able to shoot like a balloon. Was I saying balloon that whole time? I meant to say bubble. Whoops. I really like the bubble because you can shoot it and then you can bounce off it. That is so fun to do. It's kind of like I was saying earlier with the Cappy throws from Odyssey, where you can time your skill and get like a little extra double jump. I love that with the bubble flower. It is absolutely so much fun to use. And the elephant and the drill are fun to use as well. I didn't get much mileage out of the drill because I pretty much just used the balloon the whole time, but the elephant was really cool too. No way you're younger than me. Your voice sounds older. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really go around trying to act like a skibbity gat Rizzler. You know, I don't really try to. I just look back on my screen. This says shit. That's so funny. I kind of don't want to put anything in shit though, because I don't think any of these games are shit. I don't even know what this is. What the fuck is this? I don't even know. Happy 20th in advance, by the way. Thank you. There's a lot of weird games on here. I'm just gonna put all the weirdo shit over here. I've played some of these in like a Chuck E. Cheese, I think. Okay. So these are the main games. Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna put regular 8 in A, and we're gonna put deluxe in S. Right. I forgot. Honestly, I prefer the new Super games over Wonder. The seeds were gimmicky. Yeah, I can understand that. If you want consistency in a game, Mario Wonder isn't your game. The seeds are not consistent. Some are really cool, and some are really weird and goofy and just kind of irritating to fumble with. So I can definitely understand you if you like that more traditional, solid platforming, concise experience. I'm in the middle. You know, that's why I put New Super Mario Bros. In S, and I said that that's my second favorite 2D Mario game, because I think New Super Mario Bros. DS is a combination of cool uniqueness while also being solid at the same time. Whereas I feel like the rest of the new Super games started to become more and more bland. I think New Super Mario Bros. Had that quality of solid consistentness and uniqueness. I think it blended it together very well. The singing levels in Wonder are mid, a little. I wasn't a huge fan of them, but they were cool. They were unique. Like, I'm glad they were there. It was cool to experience them. Anyway, Double Dash A, DS B, Mario Kart 64 B, Super Mario Kart C, 7 B, Super Circuit C. What are we thinking on this list? What are we thinking? I think. Any thoughts? Any thoughts from chat here? I wanna get your guys' opinion here. I'll start explaining why I wait for some of you guys to say stuff. So why I put Double Dash in A? Because of the items. The items absolutely carry this game, and the courses are really good too. There's no retro courses, so I don't want to put it in S because there's just not enough content to keep. Like, it's literally missing half of a Mario Kart game from how we know today. Obviously, that's not fair because they weren't a thing back then. But when looking at this game, there's only 4 cups instead of 8. You know, that's literally like half of a game missing compared to these newer ones here. DS Wii. Wii's the GOAT with Mario Kart Deluxe falling shortly after. 7's got a solid track list outside the Mushroom Cup. No way DS and B. DS the best one. Let me talk about why I don't like DS. Also, before I click off this, how y'all feeling about this Sunset Shore background here? I think this shit goes hard as fuck. All right. I want to go by cup. I want to go by cup. I want to go by cup here. Where am I going to see the courses? Where am I going to see the courses? Okay. Um, are these in order? No, these aren't in order. Fuck. Where are the courses? Did I miss them? Did I skip past them? Am I stupid? Oh, here's the courses. All right, here's what I'm looking for. I'm going to go through here. And I'm going to name the courses I like and don't like. And the problem with DS is a lot of these are on the don't like side. Figure 8 Circuit, mid. Yoshi Falls, kind of mid. I still kind of like it, but it is on the midder side. Cheap Cheap Beach, great track. Love this track. Luigi's Mansion, mid. That mud section is most of the track. I hate that. So we got one cup here that's 75% I don't like. We're not off to a great start, but it's the Mushroom Cup. Okay, let's go on. Desert Hills, mid. Levels mid. Delfino Square, good one. Waluigi Pinball, it's a good one. It's not a great one. It's not a fantastic one, but it's a good one. Shroom Ridge, kind of mid. All right, so now we're at 50%. That's an increase, but that's still only 50%. DK Pass, mid. Tick-Tock Clock, good. Mario Circuit, mid. Airship Fortress, good. Okay, again, we're still at a 50%. That's still not really positive. That's just neutral. Wario Stadium, cool. Peach Gardens, mid. Bowser Castle, cool. Rainbow Road, cool. So this is the first one where I'm at 75% agreement. So this is, out of all these, this is the only one that I'm staggeringly positive about. That's not a really great track record. But let's go on to the Retro Cups now. SNES Mario Circuit 1, not a huge fan, but it is the first track, so it's got to be here. So you know what? I'll give it my respect. I like it. Moo Moo Farm, L. Do not like this track. This track is boring. GBA Peach Circuit, boring. GCN Luigi Circuit. They took a great track and made it boring. 1 out of 4. That's a 25% liking. The only reason I like it is because it's the first track. So if I didn't even give it the benefit of the doubt, this would all be 0. Damn. SNES Donut Plains 1. Love this track. Remake. But as the original, here, right now, don't like it. Frappe Snowland, don't like it. Bowser Castle 2, this one's okay. This one here, Baby Park, absolutely neutered and butchered. Don't like it. So again, that's another 1. Come on now. Koopa Beach 2, I like that one. Choco Mountain, don't like that one. Luigi Circuit, don't really like this one. But I do like the raining skybox. I do like the vibes. I just think racing on it, the layout is still kind of boring. Mushroom Bridge, again, it's shittier than the Double Dash version, but I mean, it is still a cool track, so I'll give that one a like. So that's 2 likes. 50%. Still not positive. We're on neutral. Choco Island, SNES. 2. Don't like it. Banshee Boardwalk. I like it. Sky Garden. I like it. Yoshi Circuit. I don't like this version. So again, that's another 50%. I was literally only 75% or higher on 1 cup out of the 8. I can't put this any higher than B tier. I know mission mode is cool, but it ain't saving it for me. Hardware limits, then they shouldn't have done them. Then they shouldn't have done retro tracks. They should have just did 8 unique cups then. At that point, you know. Now I did miss out on a lot of these chat messages because I was reading or I was talking about them. So let me go back and read. Move DS to S tier and 64 to C tier, and your list is perfect. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. Like I just explained, DS, it's got to stay in that B spot. I just don't like it. I don't fuck with it. Sunset Shore reminds me of my holiday in Spain. Hope you had fun. I don't go on very many vacations. So, like I said, I fully admit that I grew up with the Wii. That if I grew up with the Wii, I'd agree it's peak. But I didn't though. And I know you said something about a Scott the Woz video earlier, I think. Scott the Woz video explains my many problems, biggest reasons why I didn't care for it. Yeah, that's the that is a good reason to not like Wii, the item balancing. That is a good reason. But Mario Kart Wii track lineup, even the retro tracks in this game, why you can still tell that they are retro tracks, so they definitely are shittier than the normal tracks, the Nitro tracks, it's still a fantastic game. Like the retro tracks are still good. And it has the best character select out of any Mario Kart game, in my opinion. It was very nice, thanks. Yeah, I'm glad. Never been to any European countries. I don't really plan on it either. I kind of like staying in my country. But it does sound fun though. I just will never do it. Retro. Oh, you already said that. Mario Kart Wii also has the best music. To be fair, I would say Mario Kart 8 definitely does have a better soundtrack. But Mario Kart Wii is my favorite soundtrack because I grew up with that game and it means a lot more to me. But just listening to the songs, it's kind of like tropical. It's kind of like Donkey Kong Country, tropical freeze, where Donkey Kong Country 1 has my favorite soundtrack of the first 3 games of like the series. But Tropical Freeze has by far the best soundtrack. Even though it's not my favorite, it is definitely the best one. The instruments, the composing of it, the mixing and mastering of the songs, they are the sequencing, how long the songs are. They're great. And that's how I feel with Wii and 8. Wii has my favorite soundtrack. I enjoy, like, I have more favorites from Wii. Like, if you told me right now to sing the song to the fucking Animal Crossing track, I can't do it. If you have a gun to my head, you're gonna have to shoot me. I can't. But a lot of tracks in Mario Kart 8, like music tracks wise, they definitely do. They definitely do have that quality to them, for sure. Tropical Freeze is a soundtrack of amazing. Of course it is. It's this Tropical Freeze soundtrack. Anyway, I did want to touch up on Mario Kart 7 and 64 real quick. I like Mario Kart 7 that much because I feel like most of what it did good is in 8. Where I can't really say that about any of these other games. Like, all these other games are entirely unique on their own, but I would say there's no real reason to play 7 if you have 8. Not to say it's bad, it's a good game. It's just all these other 5 games, or 4 games, because this is the same fucking game. These 4 games play completely differently and just have way different feeling, but 7 is literally just like a shittier 8. Like, I hate to be so harsh, but it just is what it is. And there's no bikes in this game. I like using bikes, so. I love the theoretical scenario to someone holding a gun to your head and force you to sing the Animal Crossing Mario Kart 8 song. Listen. I don't know how to say this, and I don't know how to say this in a nice way, but I'm a pretty controversial guy. I got a lot of people that don't like me. So if any one of those people ever comes across this stream, they're now going to have a way to assassinate me. They are now going to have a way to morally kill me. They're just going to have to say, okay, we got the plan. Ask them about Animal Crossing for Mario Kart 8. And I'm cooked. I just revealed my weakness to my enemy. That was a very dumb maneuver that I have just concocted. I shouldn't have done it. 7 does feel like a prototype for 8, but I love its atmosphere. Makes no sense, but it's nostalgia, I guess. Yeah, sing it. Yeah, I'm cooked. I can't. No, fuck it. Let's go to you. No, I don't want to go to YouTube because I don't know if anything sus is going to be on my homepage. I don't want to show that. I don't know. never mind. Yeah. And then with 64, it was just really good when it came out. It's still fun. It's definitely not super great by any means. But it's still fun. All the tracks are somewhat fun. I really like the 5 bananas. It is a little ridiculous. Because it's just so much defense. But I don't know. I think the items are fun. There's not too many, like, insane shit yet. But there's just enough to keep it interesting. It's a really good multiplayer game. I haven't played it multiplayer in, like, 7-8 years. It's been a while since I played this game on an official N64. But when I did, I played it with a couple friends. And it was really good time. Sing Luigi Circuit from Wii, since you like Mario Kart Wii so much. Fuck. I have the Double Dash one in my head right now. And I can't think of the Wii one because I have the Double Dash one in my head. The one that's like, and it's really pissing me off because I know the Luigi Circuit theme from Wii is also the same theme as the Mario Circuit. So it's in 2 different tracks in that game, and I still can't think of the song right now. That's actually pissing me off. What the fuck? God, I can't think of it. God, that's actually irritating me. It's not it. Okay, but like, okay, you can say that about Luigi's Circuit, but Moo Moo Meadows, Toad's Factory, and Mushroom Gorge are all in that same cup. And so is Coconut Mall, and so is Grumble Volcano, and so is Rainbow Road, so is Moonview Highway, so is Dry Dry Ruins, So is Bowser's Castle. So is Maple Treeway, Koopa Cape, Daisy Circuit. Like you can call out Luigi Circuit for having a mid song. But come on. We has got a lot of amazing tracks too. You can't even be doing that. I'm so happy for Toad Circuit to come back in Mario Kart World. Oh. Yeah, I figured. I was just fucking with you. I actually saw a black hole forming. I actually got into a fight the other day at the pub because I overheard someone said they liked Poison Pond. Yeah, no, I would throw down with someone if they said that. No, truthfully, Poison Pond isn't that bad. There is a shortcut and there is 2 unguards. But when I did that ranking, I was pretty much judging it based on playing it like the normal way. You know, assuming you're not going to find the hidden on-guards and the hidden shortcuts. So if you're playing it like the normal way, then it is by far the worst level ever. But if you go for the on-guards, if you learn the layout like I have and you learn the shortcuts, it's not the worst thing in the world. And then Super Mario Kart and Super Circuit down here, I don't really have a lot to say about these. They're just kind of whatever. Also, I seen someone making a ROM hack for Super Mario Kart Deluxe. I don't know if any of you guys have heard about that, but they're going to be releasing it on an official cartridge. I'm definitely going to be buying that shit and playing that whole game on my Super Nintendo. Let me look up Super Mario Kart Deluxe. I'm only getting the Mario Kart. I'm not gonna play too much of this, but look at this shit. Okay, well now it wants to fucking load slow. Yeah, look at this shit. This shit is so cool. I can't wait to play this. We got Dixie Kong. We got Kamek. Got updated sprites. Got Daisy. Got Bowser Jr. Got different levels. This shit looks so cool. I can't wait for that. But as it stands, regular Super Mario Kart, this shit stays in C2. Trash. If you don't know about unguards, then you're cooked. Yeah, for sure. That does look really cool, to be fair. Yeah, no, it does. And I'm definitely going to be buying it when it comes out. I'm pretty excited. Also, I just say, since I'm from England, I can take credit for Donkey Kong Country, as Rare was a British company. Yeah, that's why they got his teeth fucked up. No, I'm just kidding. That's mean. So what franchise should I rank next? I'm bored. Let's rank. I want to rank some more stuff. Hang on, before we do that, I want to do this. What Mario... Jesus Christ, there's a lot of fight. There's a lot of people here. Never mind. Never mind. I didn't think there'd be that many. Someone let me know in chat right now what to do next. What should I rank next? I will literally rank anything. Just give me something. I will rank anything. I'm gonna tell my mom about this cyberbullying. Whoopsie daisy. DKC levels. Oh wait, no. Actually, let's do a DK. Let's do a Donkey Kong ranking, because my opinions on Donkey Kong are not what you guys are gonna like. I don't even know some of these, so get out of here, fucking Toyota ad. Somebody wants to buy your $300. Actually, for $300, that's actually not a bad deal. What the fuck? Wait, what? You gotta be capping. What? $300 for what? Because I know it wasn't that. What is that gonna say? Like used missing tire? What the fuck is $300 from Toyota? Get this chicken strip out of here. Nobody's trying to see this right now. Get out of here. I don't want to do these goofy games. I want to do the main games. Mainline Donkey Kong games. Is Jungle Beat in here? Alright, Jungle Beat is in here. Alright, let's cook. Alright, Donkey Kong Country 1, S. Donkey Kong Country 3 A, and this is where people are gonna get mad at me. This is where people are gonna get mad at me. I'm putting 2 in B. I think 2 is the worst one in the original trilogy. Rank the DK bosses. Okay, I'll do that because I never did do that. So I'll do the bosses after this. 64 D. Jungle Beat A. Returns S. Tropical Freeze A. Bonanza, I'm already knowing that shit's gonna be an S. This is my list. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of get. I'm leaving. Alright, we're doing bosses. I actually prefer 1 and 2. I haven't played 3, so maybe you're right. Hey, at least you're keeping an open mind. Bro, I don't know what this is an ad for, but it's saying play for free. I might have to give in. Alright, we're doing bosses here. Alright, that's Eric the Spider. We're gonna go B tier, he's fine. This boss, it's fine. K. Rool from 3, he's fine. Belcha, I actually quite like. The Snowman, he's fine. The drum is fucking stupid. I don't even know what boss is this? This clam. What is this? What is this clam? I don't even know who this is. This beaver. Who's this beaver? I don't know this beaver either. This dumbass robot. C. K. Rool from Donkey Kong Country 2 S. Donkey Kong Country 1 K. Rool. This goofy ass motherfucker. Not even gonna rank him. I think this is the B from DKC 1. I think this is Queen Bee. I'll put her in C. I'll put Zing Sting in A. I'll put Cleaver in C. I'll put Creepy Crow in B. I'll put Regular Crow in C. I'll put this fucking bitch-ass motherfucker in D. I hate that fight. I'll put this one in C. I'll put both of these in C. I'll put the beaver in C. I'll put this beaver in C. This is a fucking stingray. Nobody knows who this is. Who are these people? And then I'll put this goofy slug in D. This is my ranking. Well, Returns is my favorite game of all time, so... Or at least one of them. It's from the Game Boy games? Yeah, I thought so. I'm not ranking them. This is my list. Out of curiosity, what makes you not like 2 as much as 1? Honestly, for me, it's the saving system. It's just... Honestly, it's the second and third world. Creme Quay and Crocodile Cauldron just aren't fun worlds to play through. They're just I just don't enjoy them that much. I just think Donkey Kong Country 2 has a lot of levels that I just do not want to play again. And it just doesn't really, like, there's no definitive highlight for me from Donkey Kong Country 2. Like, there's no section of the game that I'm really looking forward to playing. I guess. I mean, the minecart, or I guess the roller coaster levels are fun. But that's it. Alright, give me something new to rank. Come on. What should I do now? Slugger. What's Slugger? Let's do Slugger. Okay, I guess that's not a thing. The hell is a Slugger? I don't know why that was in the search bar. Who's looking up Slugger? What is Slugger to is this? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Let's go to the home. Waifu? Smash or pass? Smash or pass is insane. Rank the DKC characters based on who would win in a scrap. Bro's just having me do the most ridiculous things. What are you talking about? FNAF characters. 550! How? How are there this many FNAF characters? Well, that's not 500. That's only like 70. It said 515. Well, where are they? Uh-oh. Where are they at? I only see these ones. Cooked. This website is cooked. Genshin Impact. I just gotta say this right now. If you play Genshin Impact, your ass needs to be on a fucking watch list. You're a weirdo. Pizza stuff. Pizza toppings. Games. Games. Just games. Wow, that is a lot of games. Wow. Wow. That is a lot of games. But clearly, Kirby's Epic Yarn has to go in S. Can you stop being a fucking idiot? Alright, fuck this one. Have you played Breath of the Wild? Of course I've played Breath of the Wild. That game is goated. I have not played Tears of the Kingdom, though. Smasher Pass. I gotta know what's going on with the Smasher Pass. What is this? Walter White. It's gonna be a pass. I don't know who this is. Smash. Pass. Barack Obama. Shrek. That's gotta be. Springtrap. Gotta be. I don't know who this is. Yoda. Gotta be. Ada Wong. Gotta be. Chica. Gotta be. Peter. Gotta be. Elastigirl. Bowser. Gotta be. Sid. Gotta be. Squidward. Gotta be. Gardevoir. Gotta be. Android 18. Gotta be. The bitch from Naruto. Gotta be. The Apple. Gotta be. Rogue the Bat. Gotta be. Lola. Gotta be. No. Chica again. Gotta be. No. What the fuck is this guy's name? The Whistle Dude? Bro, this shit is so cooked. Gotta be. 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 Bro, I gotta get off this before something pops up on the screen that I can't show on YouTube. Alright. Nintendo franchise tier list based on how likely they are to get a game on Switch 2. Okay, that's actually interesting. We can do that. Okay, I thought it would pop up with franchises, but Nintendo franchise. I looked up Nintendo franchise and series 2023. All right, here we go. So D is like not at all. S is like no shit. Mario, no shit. Mario Kart, no shit. Mario Golf. I feel like every Mario sports game is gonna get, maybe not sluggers, but I think golf and tennis will definitely get a new one. They be doing a weird ass tennis game for every generation. You know what they say? It's only gay if you make it gay. I didn't think about it like that. There we go. I mean, ass is ass. That's diabolical. Mario Party. Clearly, we already know. Mario and Luigi, I'd say it's a high likelihood. I feel like they maybe won't do it for a while because Brothership kind of sucked ass. But I think they'll eventually do a new one. Same with Paper Mario. They'll eventually get around to doing one. And it'll probably just take a while. The Olympic Games, I don't even think they do that anymore. I don't think they're going to make another Rabbids game. Luigi's Mansion has decent. Mario and Donkey Kong, I just don't think so. Dr. Mario, I don't think so. Wario Land, I actually think Wario Land has... yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, Sluggers is not coming back. I think Wario Land is going to do really good because of Pizza Tower doing really good and Anton Blast doing really good. As a matter of fact, let me show y'all something. Hey, y'all see these? Anton Blast Part 1 and Part 2, baby. I already got them recorded. I just got to get them uploaded at some point. Probably, I don't know, maybe July. But definitely look forward to these two videos right here. This game is great. I'm loving it so far. Don't spoil nothing for me. I'll slap you if you do. Don't ruin it, please. Who the fuck genuinely buys Mario sports games? Like the same people you see at shopping centers walking 2 meters. Why is there a folder called My Favorite Kids? You gotta be, you're capping. Where are you seeing this? Where are you seeing this at? I got desktop downloads, orangey poo because my hard drive's orange, footage, thumbnails, videos, players, Anton Blast. And then I go to footage, thumbnails, videos, voice recordings. I went to videos. Where are you seeing a folder called My Favorite Kids? FB, come on. You can't be setting me up like this. I thought I could trust you. What's going on? What are you talking about? Don't do this to me now. Anyway, I think Wario Land does have potential. Does have potential because Pizza Tower did really good. Like, really good. And so, I think Wario Land, I think they will eventually make a Wario. Sorry, no, I'm just playing, bro. You're all good. You know, I gotta say, I am probably one of the only YouTubers that doesn't like children. I just gotta say it. It appears that every YouTuber just likes children these days. I'm not one of them. I don't really understand what that whole stigma is. I don't know why YouTubers can't just talk to normal women. Couldn't tell you. They're a bunch of weirdos, and I hope they all die. And I mean that. I hope they die, like right now. They just stop living. Every single one of them. Also Drake. I hope he dies too. Fucking creep. Anyway, WarioWare. I'm actually going to go ahead and put WarioWare in S tier. WarioWare's definitely getting a sequel. Always does. Donkey Kong, we already know. Zelda, duh. Yoshi. I'd like to, but Crafted World kind of sucked. I realize now I'm actually in my 20s. I can't even make jokes about this anymore. Yeah, that's what sucks about getting older. You can't make the funny jokes you used to make. Like in middle school or high school, you could make jokes about dead babies in your basement, and people are like, "Oh, that good one." And make that joke now, and you got the fucking police knocking at your door. You're like, "Well, I was just kidding, guys." Tingle's Rosalie Rupee Land. Ain't no way. Pokemon, unfortunately, S. I don't like Pokemon at all. Pokemon Rumble, Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium would be cool if it happened. Mystery Dungeon. Kirby, definitely. We seen Kirby. Kirby's getting Air Riders. Animal Crossing, wasn't there a new Animal Crossing shown off? Maybe not. I'll put that in B. ARMS, yeah, ARMS is cooked. Advance Wars is cooked. Chibi Robo, cooked. Fire Emblem, guaranteed. F-Zero, maybe. Metroid, A. I feel like they're going to have to. Metroid Dread was the best-selling Metroid game ever. So, I'd assume Metroid. Golden Sun, yeah, keep dreaming. Kid Icarus. I'm actually going to put Kid Icarus in B because I don't think they're going to... I think once Sakurai's done with Kirby Air Rider 2, he's going to probably make another Kid Icarus game because I don't think he's going to want to work on another Smash Bros. Game for a while. So I think the next Sakurai game is probably going to be a Kid Icarus game. Mother, yeah, keep dreaming. Pikmin, decent. Punch-Out, I just don't think so. I think audiences now are just too sensitive. Metroid and S because of Prime 4. That's true, but that's also... I don't want to count that for Switch 2 because that is still coming out on the Switch 1. When we're making this list, we're thinking of new games. That is still a Switch 1 game being ported over to the Switch 2. Like, this is just new games in general. But I do understand why you do say that. But that is still a Switch 1 game. Which is silly. Rhythm Heaven. There was a Rhythm Heaven announced for the Switch 1. So that probably means we're not going to get one on the Switch 2 for a while. Splatoon, I want to say is S. We might not get one for a while, but there eventually will be one. I mean, it's Splatoon. I like Splatoon. I like Splatoon 2 a lot. I didn't like 3. 1 is kind of okay. 2 is definitely the best one. Really love 2. Star Fox, I guess. Smash Bros. I don't think we're gonna be getting a new Smash Bros. I think they're just gonna port Ultimate at some point, or not even port it. Just you can play Switch 1 games on the Switch 2. I don't think they're gonna make a new Smash Bros. At least not for a long ass time. I don't think so. Xenoblade, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. We're gonna be going snowboarding on the new on the new Switch 2, guys. Codename Steam. I don't even know what this is. Cruisin'? Isn't that like a car game? Yeah, good luck. Custom Robo, don't know what that is. Rolling Western, don't know what that is. Excitebike, yeah, we're not getting a new one. Fossil, I don't know like a lot of these games. Like, we got Star Tropics. Who in their right mind thinks we're getting a Star Tropics 2? Come on. Box Boy, no. Famicom, no. But these are just a bunch of random ass fucking... I think we might get another Clubhouse games. I'll put Clubhouse in C. I'll leave it in C. Nintendo Labo, fuck no. Ring Fit, no. Flipnote, no. Picross, no. Tomagot, no. Miitopia, no. Wait, was that new Tamagotchi Life? Was that for the Switch 2? Or was that for the Switch 1? I'm pretty sure it's for the Switch 1, right? To be honest, I forgot they even made a Splatoon 3. Yeah, I wish I could forget. I don't like that game at all. Smash wouldn't come back if Nintendo didn't like money. I don't know. I just think... there's just no reason for Smash players to buy a new Smash Bros. Game. Like, Smash Bros. Ultimate, the way it's made, it's gonna have more content than whatever Smash Bros. Game that they make. Because they're pretty much they put themselves in a predicament to where they have to make a game that gets rid of some of Ultimate's content. They just can't. They just can't make another Smash Bros. Ultimate. Because then that defeats the whole purpose of Smash Bros. Ultimate. 1-2 Switch, no. Nintendo Sports, no. Wii Fit, Wii Party, Wii Play, no, no, and no. So these are my S tiers. S and A. That was fun. I guess. Alright, new list. New list. What'd you do if you were stuck in an elevator and the bloke who just made Splatoon 3 kept talking about how great he thought it was and a gun appeared in your hand? I mean... I don't know, because the problem with Splatoon 3 is that it's not Splatoon 2. It was just... Splatoon 3 was just a game that didn't need to be made. It's kind of like Mario Party 10. Or it's just like the game just did not need to be made. Like, why did you make this? You know? And, I keep reading this right here as the biggest Diddy, and I'm just like, bro, get away from me, Diddy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I definitely shoot him, if that's what you're asking. Like, that guy wouldn't make it out of the elevator. But I don't hate the game that much. It just didn't need to exist at all. Especially on the Switch 2. Like, if they waited for the Switch 3, that makes sense, but the same fucking system? Like, are you serious? Like, god dang. Alright, give me a new list, gang. What should I rank now? They did get rid of the fun rhythm game. My favorite song from Splatoon 2 is that Girl from Inkopolis. The Girl from Inkopolis. Roberto Frances is tiered by how big they are. I feel like that'd be pretty boring because I feel like we all kind of just know the answer to that. So I feel like there wouldn't even be really any point in doing that. I don't know. We do... I don't know. Fuck. We could do... kind of music y'all like? We could do a music one. A Nintendo console. Breath of the Wild locations ranking. This brother loves Breath of the Wild. Nintendo console tier list based on how useful they would be as a weapon. I mean, I would be down to just do consoles in general. I guess. Would you be cool with that? Because I feel like I kind of have some unique takes. Controllers is fun too. Fuck. Breath of the Wild locations ranking. You know what? Here, I'll do the Breath of the Wild locations ranking real quick, just because I can do that pretty easily. I'll do that pretty fast. Regions and locations. Here we go. Fuck, I can't see this. These are too small. I need the names. But that's the only good one I'm gonna have. Fuck. I can't see. Can I control plus? Bro, all that did is that just made the fucking ads bigger. You're kidding. Okay. Well, I can't see. But yeah, dude, I can't do it. I'm trying, I can't see. They're just too small. Like my wee-wee. Alright, we'll do consoles. We'll do video game consoles in general. Okay, the Xbox... Nope, never mind. As soon as I seen that, I'm like, no, we're going back to Nintendo consoles. Fuck all them mid-ass consoles. Nintendo all consoles. Okay, here we go. Is that the Game Boy Light? Game Boy Light. We'll put it in C, I guess. 3DS S. Because I would put the DS in S, and the 3DS can run DS games. So then that just makes the DS A by default. And makes the 3DS S. If that makes sense. The Switch S. New 3DS S. I don't even know what this is. Is that a DS Lite? What the fuck is that? I can't tell what that is. I think that's a DS Lite. I'll put that in A. New 2DS XL. Pretty much just a 3DS, but worse. Switch Lite A. Just a Switch, but worse. The Game Boy Color. C as well. The regular 2DS, just a shittier 3DS. The Game & Watch, D. Another 3DS XL, whatever. What the fuck is this? The Game Boy... Fuck, there's so many Game Boy models. I can't tell which is which. Is this the Game Boy Pocket? What is this? Fuck it, C. OG Game Boy D. The Switch 2, it ain't even out yet, but it can play Switch 1 games, so I gotta put it in S just based on that. The NES, C. Good, you know, it has some decent games, but a wide majority of the system library sucks ass. All right, here we got to talk about the GameCube. The GameCube is overrated as fuck. It's overrated. There's some good games, but there's not that many. The system can't play DVDs. It can't play movies. It's not backwards compatible. It can play Game Boy Advance games, I think, with an attachment. Lottie fucking da. That's so wow. That's so cool. I don't care. The SP. A. No, B. No, A. If the DS couldn't play GBA games, this would be an A. But I'm putting the SP. I'm putting the SP in B. And also, only some of the models have backlight. That's kind of silly. Game Boy Micro. C. It is just not comfy. What the fuck is this? What is this? But I said it's going... What? D. The Wii? A. Backwards compatible with GameCube. You can mod it easily. You used to be able to get Netflix on it. You used to be able to watch movies on it with Netflix. Oh, that one's the that one's the OLED? Oh, okay. Well, forget I said anything about the Switch 2 then. Oh, here's the Switch 2. Okay. Well, then there we go. Whoops. But anyway, the Wii. You can mod it. You can hack it. You could get Virtual Console on it. You could do so much with the Wii. I actually use mine as a GameCube. I have a whole GameCube controller plugged into it. It's really fun. Love my Wii. I wonder which console would be the tastiest. Yeah, FB is just talking crazy. He's talking about favorite kids folders. He's talking about playing Breath of the Wild on every console, bro. How you gonna play Breath of the Wild on a Game Boy? Now he's talking about eating the 3DS. We need a wellness check on this dude. Come on now. N64, another overrated console, but it's still fun. I'll still put it in B. The new 3DS X, bro. So many. Get out of it. S. God dang, all these 3DSs. Shut up. Oh, this is the DS Lite. Okay. Oh, was this the? Ah, man. What the fuck was this DS called? This was the one with the camera, wasn't it? Was this the SI? Was that what it was called? What the fuck was that thing? Oh, what the fuck was... It was the DSi, right? Yeah, the DSi. Okay, that's what I thought. DSi. Game Boy Advance, B, C. C because the SP is better. No, but the G... This one's still good. The SP is definitely better, though. Motherfucker, what is this? Is this a Dreamcast? What is this? What the fuck is this? Get it out of here. Get this out of here, too. Is this another DS Lite? Okay, got you. Wait, is this the original DS? Which one of these is the fat? Is this the fat? The fat goes in B. I don't know which one of these is the fat, but the fat goes in B. This one might be the fat. Let me look. I can't tell. I don't know. But the OG DS, the fat, that shit was terrible. I'm just gonna assume this is the fat. Nintendo DS XL. I don't even know what this is, but sounds like an improvement. The Wii U. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Wii U in A as well. The fat DS can play GBA games though. Yeah, so can the Lite. The Lite is literally better than the OG DS in every way. That's not even close. This was a list for Mario characters. Bro, that was like... Bro, that was... I don't know how long this stream's been going, bro. That was a long-ass time ago, bro. We've been streaming for a little bit. We've been streaming for a little bit. SNES, S tier. Not even a contest. Virtual Boy. Is it C or D? It's gotta be D. Come on. You know what? I'll bump the Game Boy up to C. God dang it. Get out of here. God dang it. I was trying to make a C minus, but I fucked it up. God dang it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Pretend this is in C minus. Whatever. Get out of here. Fuck this list. The drop off between B and C tier is crazy. Yeah, definitely. Alright. What next? Yeah, it is kind of a bit insulting. It is literally just the best version of the DS, and it's called the Lite. That is kind of criminal. What next? I really want to do the Breath of the Wild locations, but fucking list was too dang small. Controllers, that is right. We were going to do controllers. All right. Okay. I don't really want to do handhelds. I'm just going to do these controllers. GameCube, S. Super Nintendo, S. Pro Controller Switch, S. Those are the S's. Now let's move on to the A. I think just the OG NES controller. Simple button layout. Simple, concise, gets to the point. Get out of here, you bitch ass ad. This is just a fucking screen. I don't even know what this is. I'm noticing that the Switch Pro controller isn't on here. Good, because it would be in like D tier, because that shit sucks. Wii Remote on its own is like C. I don't know. Using it as a controller, C, but when you're like wangling it around for like Wii Sports Resort, B. So I'll keep it in B. I'll put the nunchuck and shit in B as well. Even though the nunchuck is dog shit, using it as a joystick isn't too bad. But using the nunchuck for its motion controls, that's cooked. The Joy-Con, C. I don't like using these things at all. Like, not even a little bit. N64 controller, this thing is cooked. And the Wii Pro controller, it's A. I prefer the one with the thighs, but that's not on this list. So we'll just do this one. It's similar enough to an SNES controller. SNES controller is definitely better, but it's still kind of the same mold. Going to the club on Saturday, I'm going to go up to a girl and talk about why the 3DS would be the tastiest console. I don't even know what to say to that. This man FB, he's driving me crazy this stream. I don't know what to do with this guy. All right, what next? Yeah, we don't have to do games. We can do movies, we can do music, we can do food. We can do anything. Joy-Cons do not bring joy. I agree with you. I don't like them. I don't like them, Sam I Am. I don't mind sliding them into the mold that they come with and using it as one controller, but using them as separated, yeah, that shit gives me AIDS. Switch Pro controller looks super nice, but I never used it. 2, cheapskate to buy it, and 2, haven't actually played Switch on TV. Switch Pro controller is my favorite controller of all time. I think the only solution is to ban me permanently, sadly. Well, bro, you can say anything you want in my chat. You can say the most diabolical, dastardly, devious, disrespectful, deceitful, disgusting thing, and I will not ban you. I promise. I don't ban anyone. Flag tier list, maybe? I would like to do that, but I think there's going to be some flags on there that if I put in the F tier, I think my account might get banned on YouTube. So I don't think that's a very good idea. maybe not. See, if it was country flags, that'd be cool. But some flags, I don't want to rank. Have you watched the new Mission Impossible? I respect the highly libertarian approach, even if it risks someone's saying they like Poison Pond. Oh yeah. I mean, they can say whatever they want. It's just, the deal with my channel is I let you say anything you want, but I am fully obligated to cyberbully you and pick on you to the day you die. You saying something stupid in my chat or my videos or my comments is like giving me consent to absolutely bully you. That's how that works. There's certain flags I'd put in SS tier, to be honest. Here, let's... I don't know, gang. I don't know here. I don't know. This seems like a bad idea. Okay. There's like 10 flags here. What is this list? What is this list? This is cooked. Flags. 300... What the fuck? What is a DLC war? What is this? What is if her flag breaks? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does this mean? Every country Bro. Bro, I can't do this. Ain't no fucking way. This is insane. No, this is a bad idea. We're leaving. I don't want to do this one anymore. I want a new idea. This is cooked. This is cooked. Oh no. I got the SS joke. I just don't want to say anything. I'm not saying nothing about nothing. We're not doing flags no more. We're not doing flags. Favorite Austrians tier list? All of them are in F tier. No, I'm just kidding. I got a few friends from Australia. No, that was cooked. That was funny as shit though. Seeing that flag actually just reminded me, U.S. state tier list again. I feel like I shouldn't do that because I feel like that could get political very fast. But you know what? Why not? Why not? Texas. Why is there an... Dude, I hate when people put E tier. Get out of here, E tier. You're trash. And also, why is F tier not red? F tier should always be red. Alright. Texas. I like Texas culture. Favorite racist tier list is insane. Bro put Mario Kart in parentheses. Nah, that ain't saving you, bro. Favorite races is insane. E tier is so useless. Yeah, for real, it is. Favorite historical leaders tier list? Y'all are trying to get my channel cooked. California, F tier. Alabama, D tier. I don't even know what state this is. This I don't know these states based off these flags. Like, what is this? Is this Colorado? It must be, right? Because that's the... I'm gonna assume this is Colorado. I'll put it in C. I'll put it in C for Colorado. Bro, what state looks like that? That looks like a text bubble in a comic strip. Man, I don't... Why are they all blue? Why are you blue? This is too annoying. If they had the fucking names on them, that'd be fine, but... No, that shit's getting on my nerves. Alright, what next? That is Colorado? Yeah, I thought so. We need a new list. Okay, speaking of that fucking flag we seen earlier, that sure reminded me of Kanye. Y'all like Kanye? Should we do a Kanye album ranking real quick? How y'all feel about Kanye? Speaking of that flag we seen earlier, that's so funny as fuck. FB? I can't be answering them kind of questions on here now. I know what his best song is. Don't say it. Sure, I don't really listen to him, though. Alright, we can do Kanye albums real quick. I have a couple on vinyl. Kanye albums. There's no Vultures on here. I kind of want to get one with Vultures just so it's... just so it's most recent. Not that I really care about ranking. Alright, bro. Alright, Vultures is on here. Alright, cool. We're gonna go in order. We're gonna go with College Dropout. That's an A. Late Registration. That's my favorite album of all time. Graduation, B. 808s, S. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, B. Yeezus, A. Life of Pablo, I'll probably put C. I'm not even gonna rake. Yeah, fuck it. I'll put Watch the Throne, D. I'll put Yee in A. I'll put Kids See Ghosts in C. I'll put Donda in B. Put Jesus is King in C. And I'll put Vultures in C. That's my Kanye list. That didn't take long. Alright. One next. Cousins is the masterpiece. Get out of here. Get out of here, FB. Cousins is not a masterpiece. That song is terrible. That song is Dookie Water. Have you watched the Mission Impossible movies? Bro, what is up with you and these Mission Impossible movies, bro? Nobody cares about them as much as you do, bro. No, I have not seen the new one. And I haven't seen a majority of the old ones either. God dang. I'm starting to think that Tom is just suicidal and he just keeps doing his own stunts, hoping that one of them just goes wrong. I don't know. Because that dude be doing some crazy stunts that I would not be doing. Never. Got me fucked up. Bro's mad at me because I haven't watched the movies, dude. Chill, bro. Stop yelling at me. Stop getting mad, bro. I can't watch everything. Listen. I have a valid excuse of why I didn't watch the Mission Impossible movies. See, now there was one time where, now this is a true story. This one time where I was running through rank media I haven't seen. Yeah. There was one time I was running through a city and I got teleported into an alternate dimension where I was stuck in a apartment that I couldn't escape. And then there was 2 box selections, and I had to watch one of them to escape. This is a true story. This really happened. And the choices were between the Mission Impossible series and Rule 34, 10 hours of Rosalina from Mario Galaxy 1. Suffice to say, I did not choose Mission Impossible. It is what it is. So what should I rank now? What do you mean rank games I haven't played? Brother, how am I going to rank them? I haven't played them. You know what? Alright, fine. What's the Fire Emblem? Never played a single one of these. This one's terrible. This one's incredible. This one's here. Like what do you want me to do, brother? In my Terraria world, let me just show you guys this real quick. Hang on. I gotta pull this up. Where the fuck is Terraria? Y'all gotta see this. Y'all gotta see this. If the fucking game would load, god dang! This game's taking forever. Bro. God dang. Alright, well now we're just on a black screen. This is great. Not getting any younger. See, on the stream, it just flashed white. It didn't even do that on my screen. Why the fuck is Steam opening up? What is happening? Bro. Get out of here. All this just to show off something stupid. This is silly. Oh, what are you loading? Like, I'd get if it was loading my world, but I didn't even click anything yet. Alright, there we go. Look at the name of this world. Look at the name of this world. Y'all don't be worrying about this world. Don't be worrying about it. Don't be worrying about it. Could do an alcohol tier list to be fair, but I don't know if you drink much. I don't drink at all. I don't drink at all, even a little bit. Just, you know, growing up, parents, issues like that, I'll just never drink. Never. So what's our rank now? What's up next? Come on. Give me the ideas. I'm out of ideas. I'm out of fucking ideas. I never had any ideas. I only got on here to rank Mario games, and I've been on here for like 2 hours almost. What's the big ideas? Nintendo... Well, we can just... No, I want to type in Nintendo characters, smash or pass, but I don't know if something diabolical is going to pop up on screen that I can't show. So, I'll just do it on here. Nintendo smash or pass. Y'all got me doing a Nintendo smash or pass. This is absolutely diabolical. Total Drama Island. Aren't these like children? Aren't they like teenagers? What's going on? Genshin Impact Smash or Pass. Whoever made this, arrest them. Bro, I can't find a good one. I want to just type one up in the browser, but I don't want something to pop up that I don't want to pop up. I just don't want to do it. I ain't gonna do it. I guess I can try these fucking Breath of the Wild locations again, but... Here, let me actually type in... Okay, the 15 regions. Here we go. Okay. Now, I don't remember them too much off the top of my head, but I do know that my favorite was definitely Faron. I loved this area. The most smashable Nintendo character is the dog from Breath of the Wild. I don't agree with that. Even a little. Like I agree with nothing about what was just stated to me. You know, I'm not gonna lie though. This might be out of pocket to say. There's no might about it. This is definitely out of pocket to say. The flower lady in Breath of the Wild, the one that rages and crashes out on you when you step on her flowers, that bitch needs dick down, bro. That bitch needs to get her punani splattered and calm down, bro. And I'm the guy to do it. No way, I just said that. Diabolical. Anyway. The Great Plateau, I'm also going to give S. This is by far the best tutorial area that has ever been in a game. Like, this is literally the best tutorial of all time. It's not even close. Fuck, I'm kind of forgetting some of these areas, actually. I really like Hebra, but not enough to put it any higher than B, but it's pretty fun. Ridgeland. I don't remember Ridgeland. I think it's kind of mid, though. I think this is the area where there's like the stormy thing. Yeah, this area. Yeah, I don't really like this area of the game. I'm gonna go ahead and put Ridgeland in C. I'm gonna put Gerudo Highlands in F. Gerudo Highlands was ass. The Wasteland was okay. I'll put it in C. She's like 40, mate. Yeah? So? 40 years she's gone without dick. She finna go crazy. Listen. I'm finna bend that bitch over. To flowers. It won't even need to rain. They'll get enough moisture. Anyway, yeah, Lanayru is fucking peak. I'm not gonna put it in S, but the journey of getting the lightning arrows from the Lynel, that shit's really cool. It was really fun. Eldon, what the fuck is Eldon? Is this where the Crab Island is? That, like, beachy area? No, Eldon is the fucking... Wait, is the beach part of Eldon? No, that's part of... fuck it. Alright, I'm putting Lanayru in S tier as well. Because I'm pretty sure that Lanayru also has the, Because Lanayru also has, like, that beachy area somewhere over here. It has the Tingle Islands. At least I'm pretty sure it does. I could be tweaking and geeking. I could be thinking of... What's the area where the little... Beach is Farron? No, I know. I'm not talking about those islands. Or I'm not talking about that beach area. I'm talking about the beach... Here, let me just look up full map. I'm talking about the beach like over on this right side, but I don't remember like what region is which. That's what's like fucking me. Bro, why does this have just some dumbass names on it? That's kind of pissing me off. I wish I could get it like full screen. Is there a way I can get this full screen? Alright, there we go. Alright, that's what I needed. Alright. I'm talking about like these, like the beaches like in through here. I really liked this area. Like these like beachy areas. So this is still this is all Lanayru. Okay, so yeah, Lanayru, whatever. That's definitely S. Volcano one was fun if you know how to wind bomb. Otherwise, it's kind of boring. Yeah, Eldon is definitely a C tier. Akala was this one up here, right? Yeah, Akala. I'm actually gonna give Akala A because this is where you build Terrytown, and also there's the labyrinth, and there's also the spiral shrine, and there's that one ferry up there, and also getting the tower was really fun. How you got to climb around the malice. And I thought that was really fun. So yeah, Akala, A. Central Hyrule, the Hyrule Castle is probably my favorite part of the game. It's like the only somewhat dungeon in the game. But the rest of like this whole area, it's just lame. Like there is the Colosseum with the what the fuck is that motherfucker's name? I just said it. The Lionel. That's what it is. Like there's the Lionel and the Colosseum right here. There's the like all the Guardians. But apart from that, it's just kind of whatever. The castle definitely carries Central Hyrule. Dueling Peaks. Where the fuck is Dueling Peaks? I don't even remember what that is. Where's Dueling Peaks? I thought that's Dueling Peaks Tower? What is that? Dueling Peaks. What is Dueling Peaks? What is that? Oh, that's where Kakariko Village is, isn't it? Okay, I'll put it in C. I was going to put it in F because I have no fucking idea what happens here, but it does have... Yeah, definitely. I agree with what you said about the Great Plateau. Anyway, Dueling Peaks. Pretty sure that's where Kakariko Village is in here. Yeah, it is. Right here. This whole little area here. So you got the Kakariko Village. The rest of this area is mid, but Kakariko Village is really cool in this game. Hateno, I'll put in B. It has more of them. It has more of them beaches throughout here, and you have the Hateno Village. You can upgrade your stasis to freeze enemies, which is really fucking useful. I don't think that is part. Oh wait, Faron includes the island shrine too. Yeah, Faron is just the fucking best fucking. Wait, no. Wait, yeah. Wait, no. Wait, what part is this? Because this border doesn't make sense. Oh, lake. Okay, lake is its own thing. Never mind. Okay. So this is far on down here. Yeah. All right, that's what I thought. All this area is completely goated. This is such a fun part of the game. This island's so fun. Far on, definitely best area in the game. Now we're gonna do lake. Lake has some cool stuff too. Probably B. Tabanthia, isn't that like up here? Isn't that like this area, the Woodland Tower? No, Woodland is different. Okay, what's Tabitha? Oh, Tabitha's like the little Rita area. Yeah, I'm definitely putting Tabitha in C. That area is mid as fuck. And then Woodland like B. So this is my list. Actually, I'll put this in A as well. Cuz I do like this area cuz it does have the labyrinth. All right. What next? Unless everyone left cuz we went from like 8 viewers to 3. I can understand why though. That got a little boring, but it is what it is. We'll go. We got any more ideas? Cartoon Network programming. Game genre tier list. Okay. Do y'all want to do some cartoons before that though? Cartoon Network shows. Y'all want to do some cartoons? Y'all want to do Disney movies? Y'all want to do? I don't know. Now, I'm not fucking talking about Mission Impossible. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Shut your dirty whore mouth. I'm not doing it. Get out of here, ad. Send feedback. Not interested in this ad. It sucks. You watch football? No. I don't know what else to do. We do Pete? I don't know. I want to do cartoons. I want to do cartoons real quick. Just some of them. Okay, I already don't know what the fuck this is. Or this. Adventure Time? Come on. Gumball, A. Chowder, A. Johnny Bravo. Enough about you. Let's talk about me, little baby mama. It's the one and only Johnny Bravo. Courage. Come on. Courage B. This show, the mom had such a fat ass. Powerpuff Girls, is this the original? Yeah, Powerpuff Girls goes in S. This show is goated. The new one sucked ass. I mean actual football. No, I don't watch any sports at all. I do not watch grown men play with balls. My fault, bro. Steven Universe. Steven Universe was cool. I'll put Steven Universe in A. I'm looking for I don't even know what I'm looking for, bro. I'm just bored. I think of some new ideas. I'm just doing this shit. Tig and Seek. Can guarantee not a single human has ever seen this show. What the fuck is Tig and Seek? What is this? Has anyone ever seen that? What the fuck is this? Bro. What am I looking at, bro? Yeah, Cartoon Network went downhill. Because what the fuck are you talking about? We Bare Bears. I remember when this was popular. That was a decent little show. Samurai Jack. Yeah, get that motherfucking A tier. Flapjack. Flapjack is cool. Mad was cool. Mad was really cool. Did y'all know that the man that made Mighty Magisword ended up being like a pedophile? I remember this show when it came out. This show was terrible. Problem Solvers. That show was ass. Regular Show. Regular Show was cool. Put that an A. Grim and Billy and Mandy. Yeah, that's a cool one. Regular Show. I just put Regular Show and I always forget there's a fucking delay. Yeah. Regular Show. Regular Show goes in A. The Moxie Show? Bro, like, what are you even... What is this? Skunk Fu. You're lying to me. This is not a real show. This is made up. You guys are lying. Look at this. Look at this picture, bro. What am I looking at? I'm getting out of these cartoons. There's some weird ass shows, mate. We could do categories. Brawl Stars. Brazil. There's just a whole Brazil category. Hype, man. Dead by Daylight. I think I'd actually rather kill myself than do a Dead by Daylight tier list. That game pisses me off sometimes. So does Geometry Dash. I don't know what to do anymore. I already did like everything Nintendo. I can't do anything. Politics. Yeah, no, that's cooked. SpongeBob. Hey, are y'all excited for the SpongeBob? Are y'all excited? Anime. No, hell no. They're not ever asked me to rate anime ever again. Are y'all excited for the SpongeBob episode this Christmas? For the Christmas special? I've been working on it in the background. Let me tell you. I'm pretty excited for that video. Let's scroll up. Hollow Knight, Homestruck. I don't know what else to do. I've beaten 13 extremes. I'm gonna be doing a Geometry Dash main Rob top level ranking. I would never beat extremes though. Never in my life. My hardest, I stopped playing at mediums. I stopped at medium demons. I did a couple, but they just made me too frustrated. I just get irritated. Because the problem with Geometry Dash is people want to make good looking levels rather than levels that are actually fun to play. You know, here, speaking of Geometry Dash, fine. I'm gonna hop on my favorite level. I'm gonna give it one attempt. I'm gonna give my favorite level one attempt. I'm gonna give it one attempt. I'm just gonna see how I do. I really fuck with Decode. I really like this level. So that was really fun. Watch me just die first attempt. Okay, that shit just lagged. That shit don't count. That shit just lagged on me. I don't know if y'all seen that little stutter lag. I don't know why the game does that sometimes. But if it did that to me while I was doing an extreme demon, I'd kill someone, probably. Bro, see, bro, this is why I don't play Geometry Dash. Because once I start dying, then I don't want to get off until I beat the level. And it's such a toxic way of playing a game. Like, it just makes me so mad. Like, this game actually, like, I'm getting off. I'm getting pissed off already. Fuck this game. Ah, man. No, Geometry Dash. I can't play the game for too long. It makes me mad. I can't. I just can't do it. I would say my favorite main level, but I don't want to spoil the list. Y'all gotta wait till November. Y'all gotta wait till November. Okay, I'll spoil it. I'll spoil it. I'll spoil it. But don't tell anyone else. This is only secret exclusive stuff for the real fans that stayed through this whole stream. It's Hexagon Force, and it's not even close. Hexagon Force is peak. It's so peak. Anyway. Now what else should I rank? Actually, should we do a bracket fight? Maybe that'll be fun. Here, let's do some bracket fights. Let me put my controller back. All right. All right, bracket fights. What should I do in a bracket fight? All Taylor Swift songs. That just sounds like hell. That just sounds like hell. My favorite is Mission Impossible. Get this guy out of here. Get out! Hot WWE women. That's so funny. White girl music, yeah, for real. But I actually like white girl music. Like, don't talk shit on Clario or Magdalena Bay, or else I'll actually fight you. I'll fight the fuck out of you right now. I have Charm on vinyl. Charm is goated. Oh, bracket fights? You'll know when I click one. Here, I'll just click a random one. So basically, you just click one, and then it's like a tournament. It's like a March Madness bracket until you pick a winner. That's how it works. I'm sure you've seen many videos like this. Have you seen Breaking Bad? Didn't I literally reference Breaking Bad earlier? I thought you were like the person who said good Breaking Bad reference. Don't act silly now. I swear to God, you were the one who said that. Why are you asking me that? Maybe you did, but I could have swore that was you. Most attractive famous women. Bro, these fucking gooners, bro. Get out of here. Best animated movies? Hey, this could go hard. Wally. I'm out of here. Breaking Bad character. Here, we can do Breaking Bad. I'll do a bracket. Breaking. Fucking type in the fucking keyboard, you fucking stupid fucking cunt. Breaking Bad universe characters. Because I actually... Okay, here's my hot take. What's your series ranking then? Literally 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for me. My Breaking Bad season list... Here, I'll do it like this. That's my ranking. So I think season 3 is the worst season. It has some good episodes, but overall, that's when it felt like if you've ever watched The Sopranos, it's kind of like this. Season 3 is like the equivalent of Sopranos season 4, where it's like it's character building, but not too much really happens. Like a lot of episodes are just yapping. Season 3 introduces the Skyler like divorcing Walt, cheating on Walt, doing all that, trying to kick him out of his own house. Like that whole dumbass storyline, which I fucking Skyler, god damn. Anyway, there was the whole thing where like the twins, Hank killed the twins. That was cool. But then Hank like couldn't walk for the rest of the season. And you just had to sit there and watch him be a fucking asshole to his wife, which was annoying. You got my private domicile and I will not be harassed, bitch. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, season 4 was definitely my favorite. And I actually like Fly. Here, let's do characters. Okay, this isn't here. We're gonna do a tier list instead, actually. Hopefully this does better. Okay, well this just has a bunch of dumbass characters. I just want like just the regular characters. Okay, this is quite a lot of characters. I'm gonna skip out on some of them, but okay. Walter, hot take out of the way. Walter, he's not S tier. He's A, but he's not S tier. Because the thing with Walter is he wasn't a badass. He wasn't cool. He was just lucky. He was like 40% genius, 60% just lucky. Like this bro had plot armor. Plot armor to the max. Like, straight up, he had 2 fucking hitmen in his bed waiting for him, and they got a text from Mike. Just be shit sometimes. He doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I just don't think he's S tier. Because you know who is S tier? You know who is S tier, though? Let me find him. Let me find our boy. Let me find our boy. Let me find him. You already know what I'm looking for. Okay, where the fuck is Jimmy at? This is actually irritating me. Where the fuck is Jimmy? Gimme Jimmy! Am I stupid? Where the fuck is James? There he is. Now Jimmy, our boy Jimmy, is S2. Yeah, that's what I agree. Walt was just always a bitch. He was never that guy. Like, he never was. Even in the episode Say My Name, he was not that guy. Do you really want to live in a world without coke? Yes. Shoot him in the fucking head. Any other criminal would have just shot him in the fucking face. Right then and there. The only reason they didn't was because they needed to have a main character for the rest of the show. Any other character would have been like, bro, this nigga's dumb. Shoot him. Kill him. Bang. Walt's dead. And then Mike and then Mike beat the shit out of Walter a couple times. Mike just pretty much just bitched Walter every time. Like Walt was never in control of anything. He was never in control of Jesse. He was never in control of his children. He was never in control of his wife. He was never in control of his fucking meth lab because Gus owned the super lab and Jesse owned the RV. He never owned anything. Walt was trash. And he had cancer over here. Bro can't even breathe. Bro was weak. Get this guy out of here. Come on. Now you know who else is S tier? Kimmy. My baby girl Kimmy. Ooh. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Kimmy? I don't even know what to say. Kim is one of the most... She is so goated in Better Call Saul. I can't... Everything she did, like, bro, she has the best acting in the show. Like, her character was so fire. She started off as, like, you know, like the bad bitch, you know, like the hot little, like, you know, the stuck-up, modest bitch at work. Well, I guess modest wouldn't be the word. The, like, you know, kind of like the stuck-up, kind of like businesswoman. But then by the end of the show, this bitch is devious. She's, I'd argue, in some ways, she is more evil than Jimmy. Like, she's the bitch that, like, you flicker in the ear, she's turning around and she's punching you like 100 times harder. Just because she's just like, she's got that devious energy. Kim was such a fantastic character, and she was so morally flawed, and that made her like just such an... Because in season 1, she was like a really good person. But then, like, she broke bad. Sufficely. That's all I can say. Such a great character. One of my favorites. And she's bad as fuck. And in Alpine Shepherd Boys, she has the dogs out. Who let the dogs out? Oh. Alright, who's next? Bill Oakley? C tier. He's whatever. Bogdan with his eyebrows? D. This little kid? D. The twins? They're B. They're okay. They're like the Grim Reaper, kind of. They're like a force of um they're like a force of like death. Like they don't really talk. They just kind of just act, you know? And that made them like really scary in like a cool way. And I really like how they were handled. I don't even know who this is. Isn't this the fat ass who ran away after Mike hit that dude? After talking about the pimento sandwich? Why would I rank this guy? There are some characters on here I don't need to rank. Anyway, S tier, also Gus. I think Gus is S tier. He was such a good villain. He had a lot more screen time in Better Call Saul, and he became a much more evil asshole in Better Call Saul. Like, what we seen in Breaking Bad wasn't even the tip of the iceberg for this guy. The way this dude did Nacho was dirty. Speaking of Nacho, let's get Nacho in... I seen him earlier. Where is he? Right here. Let's get Nacho in A tier. Nacho's cool. I like Nacho. Nacho's like the cartel Jesse, you know? You know, not really much to say there. He's just cool. I really liked his arc, and I liked his ending too, to save his papa. Ernesto, B tier. He's just a nice dude. We all want an Ernesto in our life. This dude, based on his actor, like S. Like his actor was so good. This dude's actor, like he straight up didn't seem like an actor. Like this dude just felt like he was just part of like I don't know. Like it's easy to forget that these are actors when this dude is on screen. Like this dude just felt like just like a natural in the universe character. Like it was actually insane how real this dude felt. Old Rich. Marco, we didn't see a lot of him. That scam montage on the finale of season 1 was really good. But we didn't get a lot of him. Who's this random little girl? Is this one of the many Kayleys? Like D tier. Her actress changes like every time. If we're ranking deaths, Gus is the best. Dude, why are you spoiling that Gus dies, dude? No, yeah, Gus's death is pretty cool. My favorite death is also my least favorite death. And we'll just talk about him now. Oh, Ham Lindigo Blue. Howard didn't deserve that, man. Howard didn't deserve it. Howard deserved better, man. He was like the only character you could fucking root for in this entire universe. And they killed him. They killed him. You want to know what I think? I believe you're way out of your depth in this matter. So next time you want to come into here, into my YouTube stream, and to tell me what placements I'm doing wrong, you are welcome to keep it to yourself. Because I don't care. And that's how I felt when y'all motherfuckers got mad at me for putting Walter in A tier. You can keep it to yourself. Because I don't care. Also, Pimento was such an S tier episode. Yeah, the fact he got buried with Lalo, yeah, that was diabolical. But no, everything about Howard Hamlin was goated. And the fact that he tried to stick up for Chuck after everything was crazy. The darkest death was Chuck. And speaking of Chuck, I'm going to put him in A tier. If it was terms of, like, hating him, D tier. I fucking hate this fat motherfucker. I hate Chuck. I hate Chuck more than anyone else in this entire series. I'm glad that motherfucking prick killed himself and burned to death. Because fuck Chuck. However, Chuck is such a great character. You put Walter in A to save Heisen for S, right? Yeah. Okay, Felina Walt might be S. Felina Walt was goated, but Walter throughout the whole show, he just wasn't as good of a main character as Jimmy. I just gotta say it. Yeah, I know. And some people are like, well, Chuck was actually right. No, he wasn't. If Chuck supported and loved his brother, Jimmy wouldn't have became Saul. He wouldn't have. So many people try to say, oh, well, Jimmy was going to become Saul regardless. No, he wasn't. All he wanted was love from Chuck, because his mom died and his dad died. He had nobody. All he wanted was the support from his older brother, and he got backhanded like a little fucking whore. Like, it pisses me off when people try to say that Chuck was actually in the right. Like, no, he wasn't. He was, god damn. Just pisses me off even thinking that. Anyway. Well, I already had one hot take with Walter, so I'm going to come in with my next hot take. And you guys aren't going to like this. I'm putting Mike in B tier. Mike pissed me off so much. This dude is the biggest hypocrite. Is the biggest hypocrite in the entire show. His final speech to Walter was straight tomfoolery. It ran like clockwork. We had Fring, but you had to blow it all up. You and your pride and your ego. Mike, your henchman shot a child, Mike. Mike, one of your construction workers broke out. Mike, you let Lalo escape. Mike, not everything ran like clockwork. Y'all had to bury an innocent lawyer and one of the cartel leaders in your basement. What do you mean it ran like clockwork? No, it didn't. What are you talking about? What clock? A broken one? Like, dog, what are you talking about? And then this dude didn't want to kill people, shot fucking Werner Ziegler. Like, bro. Yeah, and Jesse fucked everything up. Where is Jesse? This picture is so funny of Jesse. Jesse's going in A. I would put Jesse in S, but I didn't really like Jesse in season 4 that much. I didn't really like Jesse through season 4 after he killed Gale, and then he was just like a fucking meth monkey for like a whole season, and he just trashed his house. There was just a house party for like most of the season. It just wasn't a very interesting character. I liked him when he was funny. He was like, yeah, science, bitch. Yo, Mr. White. Like Jesse in season 1, 2, and 3 was cool. And Jesse in season 5, like, he was still like his mature self. But in season 4, he was just like a worthless, like, loser. Like, I hated him. I hated him in season 4. Those house parties did look sick. That's true. Pretty much why I don't like Jesse in season 4 is because my least favorite Jesse scenes were in season 2 when Jane was just kind of bitching him when he was high. And that was pretty much what his whole character was throughout the entirety of season 4. Which sucks because season 4 is my favorite season. So I just kind of, I don't know. I just don't like the scenes where Jesse is just like worthless. Like, I don't know. Like, he's like getting like bitched around like a little dog. And I hated Jesse's parents too. Yeah, and then in season 5 he became a fucking meth Nazi fucking slave. I don't even know. Season 5 was cooked. But yeah, back to Mike. He was just a hypocrite. He didn't really abide by his code. He blamed everything on Walter when almost nothing was Walter's fault, like, at all. Walter was just covering for his boy that was covering for his girl's killed son. Like, what? And then, Mike trying to kill Walter hella times, and then getting mad at Walter for not liking Mike. Like, bro, you tried to kill Walter like 5 times in the show. Like, Mike, you're trash. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, Mike definitely deserved to die. I hate people that think he deserved a good ending with Kaylee. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. This Don, we didn't really see much of him, whatever. Gale Bedecker, I actually really liked Gale. It was really sad to see him die. Jack in S tier, I didn't like Jack. I didn't think he was that intimidating. I feel like he was supposed to be intimidating, but he just wasn't. I'll put Jack in, like, I don't know. He wasn't that intimidating. I don't know. He just didn't do it for me. I feel like his right-hand man was more intimidating than he was. I don't see him in here. But the Nazi with like the mullet and like the handlebar mustache. I feel like his little henchman was more threatening than Jack was, low key. Um, and especially in the El Camino movie, which I didn't really like that much. Um, that handlebar mustache dude was a little bit more threatening there too. Um, Ted Beneke D tier, what a fucking idiot. Andrea, man, what a tragic character. I'll put her in C, but man, what a tragedy. She was so bad too. Anyway, Jesse's parents D tier. I'm putting this guy in D tier. Get him out of here. Crazy 8, C tier. But he definitely did shine at the start of the show, like them first 3 episodes, where he's in the basement chained up. Like that was a really cool arc, where Walter had to kill Crazy 8. Skylar White, C tier. She pissed me off. The thing I don't like about Skylar is she was just a bad person before like the bad stuff happened. Like all these guys are obviously like TV character villains, but she is like a real life villain. Like she's the type of woman that will just suck the joy and happiness out of a man's life. Like Walter gets diagnosed with cancer. He wants to speak on his cancer. She invites the whole family over, and when they start to agree with him a little bit, she crashes out on her sister. Shut up, bitch. You know, just for that, fuck you. I'm putting you in D tier. Just for that one talking pillow scene. Fuck that bitch. Andrea's death was fucked because you know for a fact Brock discovered her body. Yeah. Good thing I didn't discover that body. Who the is this? Gretchen? Yeah, Gretchen. I'm not gonna lie. Gretchen kind of pissed me off. This bitch was annoying. I think his name was Robert. I think. He's the vacuum guy. D tier or C tier. Juan Bolsa. They didn't do enough with this guy. Gomi was cool. Gomi was the real hero. He didn't do anything bad. Hank definitely. Where's Hank? Hank goes in B tier too. Hank was definitely had some evil intuitions though. Like Hank was not a great guy. But Gomi was like the good guy. Like he was the good cop. Hank was the bad cop. Marie, I liked Marie. She was a really good supporting wife. She was everything Skylar wishes she was. Werner Ziegler, C tier. His assassination at the end of Winter was great. I love that scene. Let me see if I can get a good picture. Yeah, like this is just such like a beautiful scene. Like obviously like he's being killed. Just the idea of like the silhouettes, the blue backdrop, the stars, the way it was all framed, the cinematography, it was great. What a fantastic scene. And debatably my favorite, maybe my favorite death in the entire show, honestly. I know Tier said that his favorite death scene was Gus. I really liked Werner's death as well. Death and Werner and Howard had my favorite deaths, I think. Heel is C tier. I know he's like a meme, but he really didn't do much in the show. I do like when he took the battery and put it in Chuck's pocket, though. That was really iconic. But Heel in general, I heard about all the like I discovered Breaking Bad after the memes. And so I knew all these memes about Heel, and then he turned out to just be like such a nothing character. I was pretty disappointing because I thought he was going to be kind of a bigger character because all the memes are about him, but he really wasn't at all. Gomez is the only positive Latino representation. I liked when Heel said reasonably. Yeah, he was reasonably happy. Whatever. But you said Gomez was the only positive Latino representation. Wasn't Andrea that as well? Andrea had good representation. Did you see her? That bitch was sexy. Now we got the old dude. I'm gonna put him in B tier. What a goated side character. This dude was cool as shit. Flynn. I never liked Flynn. Walter Jr. Flynn. I call him Flynn because I don't like him so much, and I hate when he started calling himself Flynn. So now I just call him Flynn because whenever I think of his little pussy ass bitch side, I think of it as his Flynn side. So yeah, this is Flynn. He doesn't even get to be called Walt Jr. This is pussy ass Flynn. Fuck Flynn. Now we got this dude. I didn't like this dude. This dude was fucking irritating. He's always running his mouth. He didn't listen. He had an attitude problem. If you remember back in Better Call Saul, this dude fucking was only supposed to shoot Nacho once and he shot him like 4 times. Like, this dude doesn't follow orders. That's probably why Gus slit his little dumbass throat. Jane, double S tier. No, I'm just kidding. Jane as a character, she sucked. She was a horrible person. Manipulative, vindictive, blackmailing, just all around, just a fucking wicked person. Getting Jesse high on heroin, trying to steal all of his money, pretending to love him. I don't know. I just... she's hot. Don't get me wrong. But I don't like her as a character. Todd. I actually like Todd. I don't know about A. I do B. But I really like Todd, actually. I like how he was kind of just like a robot. Like, he just kind of did what he was told to. Like, he was just kind of like a Terminator. He didn't really see what he was doing as evil. He just did it because it was business. And to be honest, that's something that was someone you want on your team. Like, Todd and Walter together were like the undefeatable combo in the show. If Todd was with Walter from the beginning, bro, Walter would have been the most devious criminal of all time. Like, their partnership was insane. Having someone that does what they need to do, because I know it's kind of fucked up to say this, but Todd was definitely in the right with shooting that kid. And I know that that's fucked up to say, but I was trying to hit the X on that ad. But when it comes to their business and what they had to do, that was just the right call. You can't take any chances. Like even what Mike said in the interrogation room when he was about to kill Lydia, he was like, there's only 2 types of heists, or like 2 types of robberies. One where they get away, and one where they leave witnesses. So for them to get mad at Todd for not leaving a witness was kind of dumb, because like the whole point was like there can't be any witnesses, you know? And I understand it was a kid. It is sad that little kid needed to die, but these are cold, calculated businessmen. You can't let your whole fucking operation and millions of dollars go down the drain because you feel bad. Like, Jesse just wasn't cut out to be a criminal. Jesse should have never been in this life to begin with. He couldn't handle it because he's a bitch. But that was really sad though when that kid died. This evil fat fuck. This guy's going in D tier. This dude is like a demon. Fuck this guy. Lalo's A tier. He's not quite S because he wasn't in the show long enough to be S in my opinion. But for when he was on screen, he was S. But he just wasn't in the show long enough, unfortunately. But Lalo was definitely, of the Salamancas, he was definitely the best one. Like, when it came to actually achieving... What do you mean, who the fuck is that? Oh, this weird, creepy fat dude? This Michelin Man dude? He's from El Camino. He was the dude that built Jesse's... He's the dude that built Jesse's slave thing. Like, he was the one that got Jesse trapped in like the chain. But so yeah, that's who this dude is. He's the one that tied Jesse up. And he was the one that like welded the steel together to force him to be a slave. He was like the villain of Jesse's story. We're coming up on pretty much the rest of the characters here. Kaylee's mom, she was cool. Whatever. Oh, you never watched El Caminos, that's why I wouldn't know. Yeah. Tuco's A tier. Same thing with Lalo. Tuco and Lalo, the two best Salamancas. Neither of which were in the show long enough though to be S tier. But if they were, they definitely would have been. Captain Price, this dude's just a goofy fuck. The squat cobbler thing, that shit was so funny. This dude Ted, he's just an asshole, whatever. Skinny Pete, B tier. Badger, B tier. Jesse's methed out friends, they came in clutch at the end. Whatever. This dude, he just fucking killed himself. QB, Bill Burr's character, whatever. This dude crashed the plane because Jane died, whatever. Elliot, whatever. Danny Trejo, Tortaga, whatever. Combo, whatever. Hector, B tier. He was in a wheelchair most of the show. Tyrus, whatever character. Wendy, whatever character. This bitch, I hated her. So not interesting to watch. Craig and Betsy. Just because of Betsy's titties up here. But them as characters, like C tier. They were so frustrating to watch. Chuck's wife, Rebecca, D. This Aaron, D. Goddamn. Kevin, C. The vet, C. The doctor, D. Nacho's dad, D. Fucking Cliff. Cliff was cool. I don't remember this bitch's name, but she's like C tier with Kevin. This old man, hilarious. Loved his episodes. The nail salon bitch, and then Lydia is like D. Yeah, that's my whole list. Everyone left stream. That's unfortunate, but you know, things happen. I want everyone who's watching this that you are important, you are valuable, and you are significant. This was a much longer stream than I thought. Oh, you came back. Hey, what's up? I was just about to end the stream because everyone left. I'm still gonna end it, but yeah. Yeah, Betsy Kettleman, definitely a type of woman who's hot but never get with, for sure. Here's my full list. I can't show the whole thing because the stupid ass bitch ass ad is in the way. But I'm gonna end stream now. I did a lot of lists. This is probably what, like 2.5 hours long. Like, god dang, fun stream. Oh, maybe everyone didn't leave because it's saying that there's only one person, but y'all are still texting. This is weird. It's telling me that there's no one else in the stream, but y'all are literally typing right now. That is so weird. But no, I've been sitting down for a while. I need to get up. I need to stretch my legs. Bronco's been upstairs sleeping on the couch. I want to go let him outside. It's gonna storm tonight. I don't like sitting down for too long. But this month, I'm pretty excited. We got the Ocarina of Time dungeon ranking coming out at the end of the month. I don't know if y'all noticed, but my rankings come out every last Saturday of the month because I upload every Saturday, and then it's always every last Saturday. That's when the rankings come out. I'm pretty excited to start uploading some Anton Blast. I kind of thinking I need to think of some other games to start after that. I don't know. But I'll figure it out. I'm gonna dip out now. So hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Long ass stream. But I gotta go get something to eat. I gotta go stretch my legs. I gotta get out of here. So hope to catch you guys next time. But if not, then this is the drop off. Take care.